everyone. Indy and I are out for an overnight camp with my sister, which is really exciting. As you can tell, it's a very, very windy day out in the mountains. So there's remnants of snow still on the ground from the latest snow dump. And we're just going to head up to a lovely little spot, pitch our tents, light a campfire, just have a good catch up, some good food, and then tomorrow morning it's supposed to pour down with rain. So those of you who love the rain could be in for a treat. We'll get ourselves to camp and then I'll chat to you then. Well, we're in here with not a moment to lose. There's a weather system coming in over the mountains. So tonight there's supposed to be rain and it's going to be heavy tomorrow. And as you can tell, there's a lot of wind. So the weather's just moving in and there's a little bit of sleety snow that's already started. So we've got our tent set up and Indy's going to be keen to go and settle herself into the tent shortly, but I have got a treat for her from you amazing people who've donated a little bit of money through YouTube Super Thanks and Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much from Indy. Are you ready? Here you go. I'm going to get some warm clothes on, so I'm starting to cool down. And I'm not sure if we'll put the tarp up just yet. I think what we might do is go and gather some firewood. Oh, are you done? How can you be done? I'm going to go and gather some firewood before it starts to snow / rain / sleet. tricky because we'd really like to sit out and have a fire, but it is windy and there's not an amazing amount of places to tie off to, so I'm going to have to be creative. Alright, I'm just going to have to give some things a go and see how it goes. Where is that wind coming from? I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm going to peg this side down really low,
Yeah.
and have this side up.
And I think for the morning, we might want to just pop it on the other side.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, because like you won't want to leave it like overnight.
Blowing this way before now it's blowing that way.
Swirling around.
Yeah.
Or we could set it up temporarily here.
Unfortunately, it needs a lot of space.
Oh yeah. Actually, I went from there to there. Let's just put it up and see. Yeah. I need to go and get you another pole.
Oh, thank you.
There's that one that I thought you could go.
Oh, I need mine.
Is this too solid? Do you need me to hold anything? I think you've got the vino.
Yes, I do have the vino. So I'll make myself a bit of fire going and then treat us to some vino. Where's Pup? Pup? She's alright if she is.
Oh, that's very cute.
Going to be a little bit cool.
She knows a good time. Cheers.
Oh, la la. Delish. Right. Thai jungle curry.
green beans and mushrooms. Oh, all this goodness. Oh, what a mess. The nice thing with a campfire, isn't it? You don't have to worry about wasting gas on melting snow.
Exactly.
Just go for it.
That snow's going to be your hot chocolate though.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, if you're beginning to wonder where Indy is and whether she actually really came on this camp with us, she is snoozing. But if you've seen my channel before, you won't be surprised. So I thought I would challenge myself this time around, or I say myself, but myself and my sister, to see if we could cook everything over the fire. So I didn't bring a cooker today. And so far so good. So the only thing was, like when you've got a gas cooker and you get somewhere, you can just crack in and get a cup of tea on the go. We had to find wood, cut wood, process it, get the fire going, wait until we had a few coals. So that was a bit of a rigmarole, but we've had a lovely warm fire and cooked our dinner over it, and we've got a hot chocolate, and we've got a whole lot of wood over here for the morning. So the plan will be to get a fire going in the morning. It is supposed to be pouring down with rain. I think the heaviest rain's coming at 10 AM, so we might miss the heaviest, but we'll need to, classic me, we'll need to get the fire going if we want to have a coffee and breakfast. So I think that's what I'll be doing first thing in the morning, crawling out and lighting the fire.
I'll just stay all snug in my sleeping bag.
Yeah.
And if you could bring me my coffee.
I would happily do that. I think a lot of that stuff on the ground is probably had snow sitting on it.
Yes, I was just wondering if it could be used, but I don't think it's not really all that dry. Well, if you generate smoke, you've only got yourself to blame.
I know.
Naughty me.
You found your bed. Did you find your bed, pup? Stay there. Good girl. So we've secured the tarp for the night. And basically, every tie down point has got a guy line on it now. So it's not going anywhere. And we've just tried to make sure that when it rains, the fall of the tarp means that it's not going to go like cascading straight into the door of the tent. Just thought we might go for a little walk. It's raining lightly. It's quite heavy rain. I mean, you know, it's like those big icy drops. I'm actually looking forward to waking up in the morning to the rain. There's not much to see. I just always like coming out, like away from the trees, out into the open at night time when I'm out in the mountains camping like this. It's just so quiet and magical. So there you go. Tarp's been tied down. Fire's about to go out. I'm just using the last little few coals to heat up some water for a hot water bottle, although I don't really need it. It's probably about 0 degrees, maybe 1 or 2 degrees. It's not actually that cold. Not like my last camp, which was -12. Hi, Indy. Is it bedtime? Bedtime? All right, love, bedtime. Good night, you guys. See you in the morning. You want to help swim out, but you need to stay here. It's all you need. No point in coming out and getting wet. Okay. Right, I need to get back in. Outside. I don't think you're going outside though. It's muddy. Stay inside.
a tent when you're trying to film and the dog is climbing on you. I'm trying to move back and back and back. Welcome to excited wet dog and tent. Everything's just a bit wet and grubby. I'm trying to stop Indy from climbing in and out all the time. But it's breakfast time, so I think she wants to go out. Here you are. Do you want to go and have your breakfast? Yes? Good morning, Indy. How are you doing? Not too impressed? Me neither. Oh. What a night. It was what a night because early this morning the tarp ripped. I really should have taken it down overnight, but I didn't think the wind would be quite that bad. The forecasts were a bit conflicting, and yeah, anyway, I took the risk because I wanted to have a nice dry space out to the side of one of the tents when we woke up this morning, so we could sit and have breakfast and keep the firewood dry. So we don't have those. We have a beautiful rainy, moody morning, but we don't have dry firewood, and we don't have a way to cook our breakfast and have our morning coffee. So my attempt to come away camping and just use the fire for cooking hasn't been all that successful, so note to self, I'll always carry, even if it's just a small gas canister and a small stove, just as a backup. But hey, it was a fun idea while it lasted. And it would have been amazing if the tarp had stayed up to be able to light a fire. I did bring with me my small little rab still tarp. It's quite little. I have got that with me, and my sister and I have talked about putting it up and lighting the fire, but the wood's all wet, completely wet now. So what we're going to do is we're going to pack up and head back along the track. We'll get back to the car and then we're going to go out for brunch on the way home. Right, we're on our way. My pack's massive, bigger than when I came in. It looks like it anyway because I've got the wet tent on the outside. It's actually, most of it's all just air underneath the cover. It's just odd shaped things underneath the cover. Right, well, we've got to wait until we walk back because the snow is now melting with the rain. But it's absolutely beautiful, that's for sure. Absolutely beautiful. And as much as you think, poor old Indy, she just loves this. She doesn't like sitting around camp when it's wet and there's nothing to do, but when we're walking she's very happy, and she'll stay nice and warm while we walk, and then I'll dry her off and pop her coat on when we get back to the car. There she goes, happy dog. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Thank you so much to my subscribers and supporters. I really appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. See you on the next adventure.